Hey everybody, Buddy Blake here with Remax in Wilmington, North Carolina. It is, what day is this? I don't even know. Things are just going so quickly, but I believe it's Tuesday. It got cold here. It has been 69 and 70 degrees. We got the beautiful kiss of winter that God so often gives us in spring, in the February time period, and sometimes in January. But it's been real nice. I just wanted to share with you our new studio that we're doing. We're actually doing a lot of training for agents across the country now, be it in a number of places, because we're on a mission to get our real estate industry back to focusing on customer service. And because, I don't know about you, but I've seen agents in my market and other markets that are focused on their egos and seeing their big old pictures on the side of buses and everything else. So I'm not going to say I haven't done some ego advertising. I certainly have, but as you can see, once you take the hat off, I'm not a pretty picture for a television anymore. But anyway, so we are really bringing it back down to relationships. What we'd like to do is I'd love to request that if you would, because I'm going to start sending out some note cards and just a good old-fashioned write a note card and touch base with you. But I'd really like to get your updated address because a lot of the people that we have in our system, we just haven't got the updated addresses, and we send something out, it comes back. But we'd like to send you that, and then also a special gift just for being in our system for so long. And also I want to open up the conversation period. We're going to be doing periodic times and podcasts and things like that. And I'll put a link below where you can see the podcasts that'll be out there about, selling your house, how to choose an agent, how to not choose an agent. My personal opinion is look for somebody humble, not too hungry to the point that they do desperate things, but somebody that's humble, that's experienced, and that has good systems and good reputations. And I've found that's better because as the market improves, just like any industry, I see that our industry, in some places, not everywhere, and I hate to say that because it's really the minority, not the majority of agents. But we're seeing some just really bad marketing and some bad promises and some just bad things that people are putting customers through and making promises that they can't keep. But it's just unfeasible. Unfeasible. That's not a word. It's just not feasible. That's a word. Anyway, a couple of things. If you're moving to Wilmington, and if you're a realtor, by the way, and you are in another area, because we have a lot of realtors that follow our podcast and our webcasts, we use these books put out. These are just a fabulous by Wexford House Books in Raleigh, North Carolina. Jennifer Ferris and Mike Reagan, they put these out. They create them. They help write them. And these are fantastic books. We update them every year with interviews of people that have moved. It's a relocation guide, what to do, what not to do. I mean, it's got the good, the bad, and the ugly of moving to Wilmington and other places. Now, if you're a marketer, whether you're a lender or whether you're whatever, I still think from a social media standpoint, and I do have about 75 of these books left, and I would be glad to send them to you if you're serious about this. So, and all I ask is that you pay it forward, and if you find it useful, share it. And then if you have an opportunity to pass a referral to us, please do so. Or if you know an agent in our area that's looking around and that would like to get into a good culture that is focused on the agent and not the company, we'd love the opportunity just to hear their goals and see if we're a good match. So, but otherwise, you can totally take full advantage of me and get it for free. But we've got a lot of these because we did a big interview with Gary Vaynerchuk. And if you don't know Gary Vaynerchuk, you obviously aren't in the online marketing platform. So We got a lot more stuff, but all I want you to do is go to just go to buddyblake.com. And actually, you know what? We're going to go a new route. We're going to go to the new site that we're developing. It's a free site that is going to have a lot of content on it for real estate agents, lenders, consumers, and things like that, free of charge. I'm going to put a link to the bottom, and you can be our first people to fill out the contact forms. And if you'll put it in there with your address of where we should send these to, we will send it to it. And also the reload book. Now, the reload book, if you would, if you're really serious about buying, we'd be glad to do something for you, but don't just do it just to do it, because they're not cheap. And let me spin around and see if there's anything else I've got up here. I've got a lot of stuff going on. We're building our studio. We're adding on in our Leland office. We are maxing out at our military cut office. We're getting close to maxing out at a Topsail office. Carolina Beach, we are maxed out as it is. So we got a lot of good things going on. We have had the great fortune of 9 awesome real estate agents move over to our company in the last few weeks, which is fantastic. We've got Alicia Rivenbart back. We got Amy Browning back. And if you don't know those ladies, those are the best 2 closing coordinators in the industry. They are our customers love them, and it is amazing. So, and if you're in Las Vegas, I'm going to be in Las Vegas sometime early March for the RE/MAX convention. And I have been asked, and I'm very honored to speak at not 1, but 2 events about of internet marketing and about things like that, because we've created a couple platforms that agents around the country are using, and it's worked real well. We're going to be seeing our good friends at BombBomb, which is this video email system you're getting ready to see, which if you're in any business, you just need to have it because it is just a no-brainer. We're going to be seeing our friends at Viral Marketing, which does a tremendous amount of content, coaching, and e-marketing platforms. And then hopefully we'll see Greer Allen at Boomtown from Boomtown, those guys. And I don't know if Morgan Carey at Real Estate Webmasters is going. I'm trying to make sure I don't leave anybody out. And I've got to thank Eric at Cutco, okay? Cutco Knives. We bought a bunch of knives, and he didn't have to do this, but somehow I lost my knife, and I'm a pocket knife guy, okay? And I love a pocket knife. When I grew up, my dad used to just sharpen it on a stone smooth, and I found myself doing it, and I lost it about a month ago. I don't know where it went. And I mentioned it to Eric, who is their top producer at Cutco, which is top quality knives that we've bought a lot of and sent to customers. He sent me this thing free of charge. He heard that I had lost it. He sent it. And so I want to thank you, Eric. That was totally out there, and that's the way you earn business, and I am impressed with that. Anyway, love your feedback on the mic, the audio, see how it sounds, see if it's coming through okay. Is it overkill? Sorry to be dressed down, but I'm in the midst of a pretty big transaction I'm trying to put together that I am getting documentation for. We are also in the midst of onboarding agents and training. I've got a big training program coming up this Thursday. We do a massive amount of training to our agents, and just I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm excited. 2015 is going to be amazing. In spite of all the political mess that's out there, it's just going to be amazing. And I am so excited because this is the first year finally that my wife and I are going to be able to sell the cottage that we redid, an 80-year-old cottage at Carolina Beach that we put twice as much money in it as we can get for it now. But we are going to sell it for what we owe so we can get it off our plate, because it's only got 1 bathroom. And now we have 3 little girls, 2 dogs, and 2 guinea pigs, and 1 bathroom doesn't work unless Buddy goes out back. in the fenced yard. And that may be wrong, and I'm sure in parts of the country that sounds strange, but that's kind of normal down here in the South. We mark our territory. And they tell you it keeps the deers away, although I've never seen a deer at Carolina Beach. A lot of raccoons and a lot of possums and a lot of interesting characters, but I've yet to see a deer. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot. Have a great week. Prayers with you up in the Northeast with all the weather. And if you're out there searching for something beyond money and trying to figure out where you're headed and going through a tough season, I encourage you to get into some type of faith-based place, whatever that choice is yours, and get somebody to talk to that you can talk to and talk through things, because you don't have to go through all these tough times by yourself. I've done that. I internalized a lot of stuff, and for about a year, I was really, really not a good I was not good for anybody. I was a horrible parent. I was a horrible husband. I was a horrible leader. I was a horrible coworker and all that. And I don't know what's got me out of it other than I've gotten involved in church, and my wife has just been doing an amazing job. She's so excited because she used to be a writer and she's starting to get back into it slower. And I so want to share her blog that she's doing, but she won't let me do it because she's embarrassed of it right now. But if you were to email me that you wanted to see it, I could do it. That way I could say I didn't broadcast it. But anyway, just wanted to just thank you guys. Man, I really appreciate everything. I appreciate you taking time to watch this video, and I'm always looking for ways to improve. So thanks a lot, and God bless.